Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 8 now of the FIFA 21 Grimsby Town to Glory, Road to Glory career mode. I apologise, I'm looking at myself in the camera and I'm not wearing a Grimsby kit again. I need to pick one out of my cupboard this sometime soon because of course I have them in the wash. Yes, I wash my clothes, as today we have games going on, some good games as well, as we have Reading first, Millwall, Cardiff, Preston and Huddersfield, depending all on the 3 or 4 days, if you include this game day, of transfers that we have. We have, how much money do we have? We have 1.58 million to spend, and I think we need someone substantial. And looking at some of the comments, you guys want me to pick Noobs Games. I love that name. Let's try and get Tyreek Lamptey on loan. This guy says he's a Brighton fan, so good luck to Brighton. Really good results in real life, as Lamptey would be a really good one, wouldn't he? Don't know if he'll take the step to the Championship. They're still in the Premier, the old Seagulls, so possibly for the future. Of course, got a right back in last episode, as well as the next one from Callum Jacobs. You could build more of a younger team. Yes, I want to. If we don't spend any money today, which I actually want it to be on a younger player. I always want younger players, but I'm going to go for quality first. I will put the remainder of the money into youth scouts and hopefully get better ones. So hopefully that wraps it up, as Nicholas Edmund Jr., hopefully I've got that name right, says, please can you do custom tactics for fast build-up, because it helps gameplay. I'm going to try that. I haven't done custom tactics. You can see we're in 11th. Yes, it's not that bad, but maybe custom tactics could up us a little bit. Mine are just very basic, just no like fast build-up or anything, so I'm going to put that on. He also says about simming games, but I have explained before, puts a lot of work into editing, and it's just time-consuming simming games, so I'm going to stick with this pattern. Hopefully you guys are okay with that, because still, we get these episodes half an hour long. It's substantial. Don't want them being over 45 minutes. That's just not how I do things, as Reading is a thing I need to do. I need to get a result against them. So we're going to go with the team you can see on screen right now, with Schubert in the net now 76, Christie, Bath, Gregerson and Doig the same rating as the keeper. Martins, Harper and Sorescu joining the 76 club, with Connolly and Garcia now a gold card, but hopefully a good one as well. And it's the Royals. You might know what song I'm alluding to there if you do know your football Twitter, as Walker is in the goal. Moore, Hedges, Costas, Al-Zobdia at the back for Reading. Yes, it's 4 at the back. Seppa, Rinamotta, Swift and Ajaria, with I can't remember his first name. Amiobi and Lucas Jow I'm going to go with. Can't remember the first names. But I know John Swift's a decent player. I know his full name because of course he scored against us last time. Need a big result. And oh my days. How was he onside? Seppa scores the first goal of the game, but how the heck was he onside? It's one of the first highlights of the game. I'm completely stunned. I am silent, because I don't know how that man stayed onside. Literally. Ajaria in the middle just doing a little footwork, but I don't get how he's done that. That is a perfect run. I'm not going to blame an offside trap. We didn't have one in the first place purposefully. And he's beaten his defence somehow. The spectacular run. Okay, so I don't really get how that happened. What I've just seen as well, which is very good, is my manager in a tracksuit, not in the Grimsby Town kit, as here we go, Harper through the middle. These players in the kit need to start doing the business quick though. We've only got one win in his last couple of games, and that was a simulated one, as Doig has the ball. Going to try and get the win here though with an instant reply. Connolly goes to give it to Garcia and can't make a 2-yard pass. The fast build-up's on, boys. Come on, let's get it moving, as Garcia does have the ball. Gives it into Connolly right out wide. On to Josh Martin. Connolly, I see you trying to make the run again. He's tried to force the cross. He's going to put it over the top, as Hedges with a bad clearance and Connolly with a bad shot at the end of it. I think it's Adam Rinamotta. I'm unsure, as that's a great tackle from Gregerson. On to Connolly. Raul Garcia does not make as good as runs as, of course, I think it's Seppa who just scored. But Connolly's made a good move. Oh, and he's put it wide. The youngster pulling the strings in Cam today, but just can't finish the ball in the back of the net. And Danny Bath slides into block jar. The defence done alright, apart from, of course, the line and the tempo, as Barreiro has the ball. It's a problem with the whole team, though, that, as it's on to Harper. Connolly make that run down the middle, as he's forced it out to Sorescu, just who I didn't want it to go to, as now Rinamotta with the ball out wide into Moore. Oh, and a great tackle from Dejan Sorescu here on Al-Zabladi, the left back, as Sorescu's got the pace to keep on running. I don't think he's got good crossing ability, And maybe not passing because it was on the stretch for Connolly, who doesn't take a good first touch. Almost half time here at Blundell Park. And of course Reading do lead this game. It's not been a good show from us at all. No attacking threat, especially from Garcia, which I'm disappointed at. It's all Connolly taking the shots. And of course when we get the ball, the whistle goes as we are behind at the break. Not good at all. I think with our team we should be doing a lot better than we are at the moment. Possibly a defender. Well, really got to be a defender, I think, we'd bring in at the end of this episode, as it's just not good enough. And it's Amiobi into Zhao to start this second half off. It's a good move past the manners. Oh my days, we've took his own man out. Gregerson has took Bath out. You can't write it. It's a calamity at the back. Oh my days, how bad was that from us? That's relegation form. And it's Zhao, I think, with the goal. Or maybe it's Oviajari with those locks. Look, well, I ain't even going to show you. Good job. Saves us blushes. It was terrible defending from Gregerson, who takes his own man out. And now we have a 2-goal mountain to climb. Possibly a formation change that needs to happen now. You never know. If you've got any in them comments, please do let me know. I, of course, changed all the positions as well for the players to suit this formation, but they're just not putting it in. No one's putting it in, as the three up front with the wingers didn't work at the start of the season. It was too far out wide. This isn't working at the moment as defence. There's defences off. Maybe 5 at the back is what we go to. As of course I do feel like that's very defensive. But this is just shocking from the team. Christie in the middle gives it across to Connolly now, who needs to try and find a pass off through that middle to Dejan Sorescu. Right, come on. Please provide here. Connolly can't touch the ball. And Barreiro, get that out wide. It's on to Martin. Right, through the middle. Connolly. Going to play a couple of balls here. Back to Garcia. Into Connolly again. Can we get someone to be on the end of this cross? It looked like a good one, but it is blocked. Chris Long is going to come on as well for Garcia, who's just not had the luck this game. As the ball's whipped in towards Gregerson. Out of the box. Onto Long straight away. Into Danny Bath, who's not going to shoot. As it's given to Barreiro instead. Can he do it? And the ball's gone through to Walker. And we've got a free kick here. I honestly don't know what for. Pope, you're going to come on in the middle. Rest Barreiro a bit. It was run his socks off, but still not got the winners. That is terrible from Doig. Just sums up the last couple of games. And I think it's got to be a tactical tweak. And Puskas. Oh, George Puskas with great skill. Danny Bath with a great tackle, though, as we live another day. I mean, I say that, we're still going to lose the game, I think. It's just a case of getting a consolation. Connolly's deserved a goal all game, but Pope's going to opt for Long here. That's a good ball from Pope. Across the box. And Al-Zubaladi, the left back, I think I'm saying his name right, hopefully, has just been solid this game. Blocks it again as Gregerson almost scores. Oh, and he's still going here. We've took him out with Danny Bath. That's going to get himself in the book. Or it isn't. Good job. So I think it would have been suspended with that. He's had a couple of yellow cards. Just a shocking game overall. I hope they don't score from this. Headed away from Gregerson to the left back, who's done really good. Gregerson with the ball again. Connolly just turns to run, but it's not going to get anywhere because the referee's stopping him. 2-0 away from home for Reading. It's 3 points gifted again to the visitors, and another really bad performance. However, my mind was settled after that third goal, or second goal, and a bit after the first with the way we lined up. I think I'm going to change formation, and I've got a decent plan in my head. It might not be eye-catching football with the formation we're going, but I think I can play it well. Matty Pollock being a bit sarcastic or cocky and devastated. He wants to get everything out in the open for the team and help, but he's took the armband. I've took the armband off him and gave it to Bath. Pollock, you weren't playing, so I wasn't going to give you the armband, was I? And he says, you're punishing me. That hurts. Okay, don't jump to conclusions, Matty. He's still part of the plans when going up to, well, hopefully the Premier League, but the form we're on now, it really doesn't look like it. As this guy, I'm going to say I want more from you, Gregerson. You haven't been the best. And what I am going to do, I'm going to do it right here whilst it's on screen. We can try and make signings to fit with this philosophy and formation change. Yes, I'm going to do it right here. So, we're going to go for this one. We have a lot of centre-backs at the club. I feel like the best players at the club as well at the moment are the strikers. So I do want 2 of them on the field. You might be thinking, oh, Max, what's going on with the rest of the team now if you're going to play this? I've got it sorted. So, I'm going to put Chris Long off. It's going to be Edmondson and Garcia. Connolly still sitting. I'm going to train Martin to be in cam as well to rotate. Patterson I feel like it's out of my plans, to be honest. We're really not impressed with him. So it's going to be that. Pope's not going to be up to it just yet, I don't think. I don't know who my other midfielder is. As he gone into the defence, he has Brero Martins. And we're probably going to play that. However, Christie, although he has been good, could, wherever the player's gone, give me a minute. He's right there. Sorescu could go like this. Sorescu as a wing back. I've been looking at his rating off screen and thinking he isn't a right mid. He's not doing it. Can play right back, but 91 pace. Decent defending. This guy could be speedy at right wing back. So Doig, I'm going to have to work on your pace a bit more, but it's fine. Pollock, Gregerson and Bath, so Pollock's back in the team, or then we can use Nightingale a bit more, and Fisher, so we can use them a bit more. We've got loads of midfielders slot in, and we're only really sacrificing Max Wright from a wing position, because we're going to convert Martin, and of course, Max Wright wants out. So yeah, it might not work for the first couple of weeks, because I've got to tweak the positions, but this is definitely what I want to do. I can get ball playing centre-backs, I can play my style as the Grimsby Town manager, and also I've got to go on to my tactics and put this fast build-up on. I did it in-game last time, which I probably shouldn't have done, so I'm going to put it on right there. I'm going to play fast build-up, passing out from the back and going forward. So yeah, hopefully that is going to be the new style, as, speaking of the style, we need players to try and fit in it. We need more signings. Yes, it's going to be difficult. Latter stages of the window. Oh, and Quizera's gone to another club. We've got to try and get signings in right now who are going to fit our new formation, possibly another centre-back, and we've got to do it right. And I think the first one could be another midfielder. Yes, we've got a lot. But Trevor Chalobah, if you remember, we tried for him in League One. His wages were significantly higher than we wanted to pay. But this year round, he's a defensive midfielder, could play in centre-back, I think, and central midfield, so he's a very viable option. Of course, a bit awkward there. Frank Lampard walking into the Grimsby Town manager room, whatever you want to call it. I only want him a short-term loan. I only want to test him. Don't want to pay loads over the year. Of course, 74 rated. An improvement on Harper and the other one, Brero Martins. I don't know how long for, though. I just want us to pay 26. That's a lot for a loanee. I'll pay 17, and Frank Lampard's going to agree with me. So I think that adds a bit of a big spine into the team, as we've only got 3 days left and no one's come in for his players. I think as well for the first team I am not going to opt for Sorescu. 1, because he can't play wing back for a couple more weeks, and 2, Strictly has not been good enough for the team, so I'm going to put him on the bench as a backup wing back for this moment in time. Yes, it sounds stupid saying it. And Chris there. We've also got room for another striker, because we've only got 3 at the club, and Monty, he's always going to be that backup. So we could do with another. As we've got 2 days before deadline. We need Max Wright out, and I have a really good player in mind to spend the money on. I've just got a message as well. Hopefully that's Max Wright being sold. Well, I say hopefully. I never wanted him to go in the first place. And yes, how much money do we get from that? We get 1.4. Good price. As I just want to check where one team is in the league to see if this is actually realistic or not. Because if they're lower than us, significantly I can see it real. Yes, the 23rd, miles off staying up. You're talking, well, you know I'm talking about Peterborough. And you might know which in particular is right there. I haven't been scouting him for long, but I have faith he's going to be good. It's Ricky J. Jones. Grimsby Town have a record of selling players to Peterborough, or rivals playing for Peterborough. Every time Grimsby gets some association with Posh. I don't know what it is. And of course in this career mode, not had the luck against them in the games. And this guy's always come up trumps against us. So, can play striker, can play cam, 20 years old, and can play wing if this formation doesn't work out. So I see it as a win. The price is what we've got to try and win on first. I'm going to offer 1.2. Please just don't storm away. If you don't storm away, we could have had a chance as he does. Okay. I'm still going to pursue him. I've just got to make sure it's right next time. I'm going to stick him off the list and back on. This guy I really want to sign. Started at 18-year-old at the start of the save. And it was always in my mind as a signing. I want to get above Peterborough, of course, before I steal one of the best players. That was always the target. And now we're above them. I really want to get that guy in, but it's going to be difficult now. As is this a bid? This is a bid coming in. We've got Chalobah in. Right, we have Chalobah. And what's this? Can confirm we've meeting our target. Oh, of signing players outside the nationality. That's great. Just a bit late. As I think this might be another one here. Bellerin going to Everton. It's Brick. Got a loan offer from St Mirren. Oh, it surprised me. And I thought it was going to be a good buy for one of our players, as I'm going to delegate that, of course, for a 1 year. As come on, someone surprised me on deadline day. This is boring. He's got a message pop up. Is it a bid? It isn't. It's Brick going out on a 2-year loan, which they want. Okay, I don't care. Take Ryan Brick. I really wanted that to be an offer in. We haven't had any offers in for his players. Some are even transfer listed. As I think it's time to try and see if we can go for Ricky J. Jones again. Please don't still be angry with us, Peterborough. I want this player in. As no, still going to be Maungy. However, I have found, yes, an older striker, a significantly older one. But one I think could be good. Is transfer listed in the Premier League. Bobby Decker-Dover-Reid. Very good player in real life for Fulham, so I would love to get this guy. He's telling me to approach to sign. I think this may be for next season then. I'd take him next season. I do want him this year, but I guess this is the way it's got to work. It was either this guy or Kamara from Fulham who were transfer listed. It's a high wages on now though, so of course I've got to be careful around that. I'm going to give him an important. He's going to take it. I don't think he's that low rated. He's going to take that 3 years, sorry. Are you going to want that? He is. Right, disregard the release clause. Can we agree on a wage? It's got to be a lot less than that. 9k, I can't see him accepting it. And yeah, he's going to see it as an insult. Very, very difficult to sign players with the wages we have. I mean, we're using a lot of money on Trevor Chalobah, who's just come through the door. So it's going to be hard to get someone for cheaper than that. I've seen what he's on and they want more as... Peter have received a 3 mil bid from Hertha Berlin for J. Jones. And from, yeah, it's Hertha Berlin again. Just let me go in for him. I want the player. As I still can't offer. I would take your hand off. I could move the budgets. I could release players just to get him in. Oh, Ricky J. Jones, please don't leave me in the future. Don't go to Berlin. Is this a message? No, it's Brick bloody rejecting. So that's another player I don't want staying here. What a terrible end to deadline day if it stays like this. This isn't a bid because it's not showing us the message straight away. We have 1 hour to try and bring someone in, and it's not enough. I don't think it's enough at all. There's another player I looked at, interested in. Deadline days are just not the one for this save. Is there a player we could get here? I'm looking at Sam Greenwood. He's still got ages to be scouted. None of them players really do interest me, as well as I'm going to go to the transfer hub, have a look if there's any players we could just panic buy. A real big panic buy. Ours. Is there any here? We've got Max Kilman, 25-year-old from Wolves. You never know, he could be a decent buy. Yeah, 6'5". I don't mind the look of this guy. Is he going to be transfer listed? I think he might. I think we can go in for him. Right, good stuff. Wolverhampton, I'm going to guess he's through the academy. He's 25. I thought he was going to be a lot younger than that. Of course, isn't. As I'm going to offer 2 million. This may see the end of Nightingale as well. Actually, I'm going to try and put him in a swap. Can I put Nightingale involved in it? Where is he? Is right here is the ex-club captain. Not going to be the captain anymore. I'll offer 1.3 and Nightingale services for Kilman, as I don't want that. They just want the money. And I can't put it past them. Let's just pay it. Hopefully get another defender through the door and not fall flat on its face. Still got Darnell Johnson at the club as well, and Fisher. We'll have a lot of centre-backs if we get this guy in. But of course with the new formation, we need them. And I'm going to give this formation a try. So, 3 years. He's an English centre-back who's still got potential in my opinion. So he's got a play face as well. He should be good. As this guy, the release clause, he's going to leave the wage up to me. And I'm going to offer 9k again. I am not offering over 10k in a championship. So, bloody hell. Kilman doesn't save. We'll never make a signing. What a bit of failure on deadline day. One player brought in and one going out in Max Wright. But only Marsh came into the club. Literally, the only bid that came in, apart from the Pope one, is the one we accepted. I just wish someone else puts a good offer in. It's not like we're doing that bad as well. Like, no one's done that bad. As Sorescu, one player I'd say has not done bad, but not the best especially, is asking to play. I'm going to have to think about it, as it's the trip to the den next simulated game. And of course, you know the formation, you know what we're going to do after a dreadful deadline day. This is the team that have to pick me and themselves up, with Schubert in the goal, Christie, Bath, Gregerson, Pollock and Doig are the back five, with Harper and Barreiro Martins in the middle. Supporting Martin, who is straight away a camp, didn't even have to put much training on him, with Edmondson and Garcia up top. Also, just going to do 4 clicks on these, move them forward a bit. I don't want them that deep. as he could do with one more. And there we go. 5 at the back, flat, not just dropping back. And what is the result going to be? Please be a win, quick sim. They've got 5 at the back, but they've got wide players as well. I don't get it. We're matching up with teams now, so we should have a better chance. As history makes sure it isn't a better chance. Barreiro with our goal, 50-50 on possession. Emmerson even missed a penalty early on. And Mason Bennett with the other goal. The bad form just keeps on coming. And Cardiff City are up next as Wash Grabs Player of the Month. Don't know how Bristol City are doing, as I am going to definitely take control of this game. I want to test this formation. This is probably going to be the final played one as well, as I'm going to make one change. This guy's just moaning his head off. And of course I did say I wanted to try him at right wing back, so I am going to play him there with Schubert, Sorescu, Bath, Gregerson, Pollock and Doig, Martins, Harper and Martin. With Garcia, and actually Edmondson missed a penalty. He's on a -1, so Long, you can come back into the team for a change. So 2 changes, stronger rating changes as well, but I don't know about stronger in the positions as we play Cardiff City at home. De Leon Phillips in net for Cardiff with Bakuna, Nelson, Morrison, Cunningham. Don't tell me that's 5 at the back. White, I don't think it is. Yes, it isn't. With Tomlin, Vaux and Pansil in the middle of the field with him, with Glatzel and Moore up front. Moore. Oh, K for Moore, of course. I forgot the one that I was thinking of then, as it's a very decent team. I'll give them that, but with the new formation, I can't wait to get started. And get started we will as... Oh, look at that, Sorescu already making the most of that new role he's got at right wing back with the ball in the middle and... Great stuff. I already love it. Yes, we didn't score, but he's already improved leaps and bounds as Sorescu, in my opinion. Even just doing that as Kiefer Moore's already injured. I ain't even touched the striker that they've got as it's gone into Pat Sill. I don't know why he tried to pass it backwards. Get on this ball, please, Barreiro. Although it's going to peter out. A bit of early domination. You love to see it as Harper has a ball through the middle but doesn't opt for it. He plays a 1-2 with Garcia. Raheem Harper now playing in a more forward role in that central midfield. He just goes for the shot on the angle. Dayan, where are you? Dayan, please get ready for it, as it's gone straight past him though. Back to the centre-backs who we could now switch play with. I see Doigy out there, but that's not a good pass. If we master passes like that, I think we'll actually be pretty decent with this formation. It's just getting used to them. The wing-backs have done me good so far, although I don't know where my wing-back is here. Oh, he's threaded inside. Right, fair enough. He's defending behind our players. They've still found a way in the middle. Got to keep this defence strong though. Of course, 5 at the back's going to try and keep goals out as much as the wing-backs are going to try and put crosses in, as that's a great tackle in the middle. Sorescu and the number 10 at right back now coming away with it. Gives it into Martin, round the corner to Garcia and get a run on Long. Go on, Chris Long. If anyone's going to save us, it's not you this time. Oh, and good pass into Garcia here. Come on, Sorescu. I expect you with that blistering pace to be down there as he is. I see Martin in the middle. Going to go for a cross into Martin. Oh, I thought it were in the back of the net then. Nelson with a very dodgy touch against his own goal as Garcia's going to win this header as well. And consistency. This man has 18 goals this season and I think half of them's been headers. Possibly over half as it's come from another corner as well. Really taking the most of our set pieces this year as what a header, front post, keeper and the man at the front post stood there for them. Could not get ahead of it as yes, 18 goals in the Championship in a struggling team. Garcia is a beast. Absolutely, as it's a ball onto Garcia again. Right, if I pass it out here, he should be there, and he is. Look at the pace to try and get on it. It's read by the winger this time, who's actually further back, so you can see they're going a bit more, I'd say comfortable, which we was before us. However, White does have a ball out wide, and we're still going to make tackles as Doig does it perfectly again. Oh yes, and Tomlin, they're going to look for an instant reply. Great tackle, Barreiro into Raul Garcia. Go on, Long. Go on, Long. He's onside. The defender didn't move up in front of him, but these balls from Garcia, yes, he's good at shooting. Not the best at crossing. Our ball's over the top for that matter, as it is half-time. 1-0 up. It's a change, and I'll definitely take it. A change for the better, as we need to try and keep hold of it. The new formation as well. Breath of fresh air, in my opinion. Really working well. And Raheem Harper straight onto the ball, like glue, as he gives it into Barreiro now. Can we get another run on? I would love another goal as quickly as possible, please. Where's Josh Doig? He's already out there. He's already in position, as he's got the ball as well. Crossing for Chrissy. That was a bit of a mouthful. Just a tad unlucky with that one, as they can't break this 3 at the back down. Gregerson as well, the highest rated one in the centre of them. as they're going to try and come at us. Danny Bath comes out for the tackle. Paul Glatzel on with a 1-2 pass. Pollock, and it's a great save from Schubert. A poor shot. Never mind use, as, yeah, it was really not in a corner. It's a good job he took the bad shot, but then again, did need saving. Saved our absolute bacon, as it's still not over. Glatzel with the ball again. It's a great turn. And that time he's going to score straight after we save it. Cardiff City back level, as we can't hold the lead. It's a good job we don't have dogs, because of course we'd lose them all the time. Can't hold a lead like mad, as it's straight in that top corner. Schubert just diving more pathetically than he did last time, just starfishing very optimistically, straight in from Glatzel. I feel like morale's a bit of a problem as well at the moment with the team. Of course, I think we've got a great lineup, so it can't just be all down to ability, as Doig has ability. Look at that, he's touched it down, ran into the middle himself. Haven't scored in an actual played game with him yet, but he's going to give it to the main striker, who was nicked there, and nothing's been given. And Britta Sombolonga on the field now for Cardiff. That's a good signing, as Glatzel never touched him, flapping like a fish, as that is supposed to be our job with the Mariners, the Grimsby fish, as it's going to be Bacuna on the ball to try and strike, and Cardiff are going to win the game by conning the referee. Honestly, I'm done with it. How long can this last? Just free kicks that aren't free kicks. Schubert as well, your positioning's off, mate. I know there's a wall there, but still, expect it to go over it, as it does straight away. We ain't got the tallest of players in there. And we're losing from winning. Definitely relegation form now at the moment. We've got to change it, Town. We've got to start picking up points. We think we're safe already, which we're not, as Sorescu does have the ball again out wide. Tries to cross it in, but Greg Cunningham straight on his tail. Is that Wilfred Bonney coming onto the field? No, it's Kone. Okay, I'm wrong there. It looks like him as well, and he is, of course, a ex-Swansea player, so it would have been rather controversial, as the ball is into Barreiro now, and he can't even get time to breathe. And it's Kone in the middle to Volks. It could be wrapped up here. What a tackle! Are you having a laugh? Oh, nothing's going to be given, of course. No card, because it was never a foul, as it's a free kick here for Bacuna as well. Again, he could get his second and Cardiff's third with this free kick, although Assombalonga's joining the fun. He's going to step over it. Bacuna. Assombalonga actually passes it into Volks, who strikes. I think that was the last move of the game, that free kick. Danny Bath, hang on, don't win his header, so it could even be 3 still for Cardiff. Great tackle that, though. Please, referee, don't blow your whistle yet. Edmondson has chance. Oh, referee! You give a free kick for nothing, and you blow the whistle there. Absolute con, man. Get him out, FA. Get him out. I can't believe I'm going this mental about a game, but it's cost us a point. It could have cost us a point, and in the form we're in, we need every single one we can get. It's a second straight defeat at Blundell Park now, or maybe not, but definitely in played games, as we are approaching the last 13 games of the season. Got to be careful. 2 defeats here. We only got 1 win last month. The month before that, we only got 2. We've got to start picking up results, boys. The next month, actually on paper, that does look a lot easier. We've got Barnsley and Luton and Rotherham, who of course got promoted last year with us, apart from Rotherham. And we've only got a little bit left of the season. So I'm going to check the league table before we end up here. Chalobah appearances. We've only played 1 game, and I didn't play Chalobah on his first game. Chelsea, calm down. Yes, guys, I didn't forget about him. I just thought I'm not going to rush him straight into the team and take Pope off the bench. I don't know why they're going mental. As you can see, Barnsley on 30 points. We are on 42. 12 points. I said a couple of episodes ago when we were flying that it's going to take a huge bottle for us not to avoid relegation. But at the moment, the bottle is well and truly on. Yes, we're still far away because of what we've done early on, but the bottle can start any moment. We've got to stop that, and maybe if we turn it around, we could be on the promotion charge. There's only 16 points in it, which is quite a lot said out loud. As unfortunately, guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Only 3 games done, but a massive deadline day, which was unsuccessful. Better luck next season when we get a huge budget, I think, and that will only be like 3-4 episodes away. So stay tuned for that. See you all in a bit, and hopefully you will all stay well. Peace.